What if the moment you feel ready is actually the moment you are already late to your own life? This is Aries Decan 1, active from March 21st to March 30th, ruled by a double dose of Mars. This period of time is seasonal and collective energy tied to the spring equinox and yearly reset. Everyone feels this surge because everyone has Aries somewhere in their chart. The ground begins to stir. Animals everywhere feel this surge in their bodies through movement and instinct and the drive toward new life. This is powerful energy. It marks the birth of the zodiac and is symbolized by Aries the ram. In this video, 3 symbolic tarot energies are explained following the Golden Dawn attribution system. The Tower represents Mars as sudden and explosive force. The Emperor represents Aries as structured and commanding authority. The Two of Wands represents Mars in Aries as personal and directional will. Let's wind back now to the card of the Tower. This is the planet Mars in its most raw and devastating form. It is the moment a stable and trusted system is struck by sudden and violent force. Think of a massive and destructive storm that tears through cities and power grids. The Tower represents a secured system that reflects stable and accepted order. The lightning represents a sudden and overwhelming strike that forces immediate and permanent change. Next, the card of the Emperor is associated with Aries. A rigid and armored figure sits on a structured and elevated throne. They represent authority built through will and maintained through discipline. Historically, both Aries and Mars has been associated with the god of war since the 8th century BCE. The message of Mars is unmistakable and immediate. Mars does not wait. Mars does not negotiate. Mars acts. Most people will not use this force in a literal or military context. Instead, it can express itself through leadership role or startup and entrepreneurial ventures. It can be symbolized by a trained and responsive officer acting under pressure, or a bold, independent traveler seeking new terrain and new experiences. Much of this energy historically plays out through expansion into foreign and distant lands. This is the energy of someone who says, "I will try one thing," and then accidentally builds an entire empire before lunch. If you want to conquer tarot and astrology education, stake your claim. Subscribe or explore the full Aries playlist on Intelligent Perspectives YouTube channel.